Over the lockdowns, many independent artists faced pressure to monetize their music. As streaming platforms met increasing criticism for how they paid creators, new spaces opened up for ways to earn a living. Independent artist Tom Baker used the pandemic to merchandise and find different ways to reach new audiences.
As an artist, the main thing that I've seen change over the course of, the last couple of years is everyone is now trying to find new ways of revenue around the ideas of streaming and making your kind of presence as online as possible. I think this has proven to be interesting in the sense that now everyone wants to share the same space. Now physical spaces don't exist, everyone is clamoring for attention on the internet, which I think has led to kind of a massive oversaturation of content all the time, which has been interesting to watch. Artists have obviously had to find new ways of making money. If we've learned anything from the pandemic, it's just how little streaming actually makes. I think most artists used to use streaming as kind of a method for to supplement other activities. Like, it didn't matter that streaming didn't pay a lot of money, because if people could hear your music, they would come to your gigs, and when they're at your gigs, they could buy merch, they could interact with you, etc. But as soon as you take away that physical element, the streaming actually offers very little. So yeah, everyone had to kind of find different ways around it. Myself, I kind of turned to Bandcamp far more, dubbing my own cassettes and selling those online to try and raise funds. I think over the last kind of year, we've seen we've all got very comfortable with like sitting in front of our computers to watch things. So I do see like video streaming is becoming like more of an ongoing bit. I went to a gig the other day at the Barbican, but the thing that's really interesting about it is you could pay for like a seated ticket. You know, you could pay what you would normally pay for that kind of experience, or you could pay kind of a fraction of the price and be able to stream the gig. The current problem with Spotify revenue model and how the system is set up is it's built very much for the listener. And I've got to disclose that I use Spotify, and I like using Spotify. I pay like a monthly subscription, and I get all the music from both like established and independent artists I could want. However, as an artist, I know that those artists don't get paid anything. And I think that there's the crux of it. It's built for the consumer. It's not built for the provider of the art.
The lockdowns may be over, but creators are now acutely aware of alternative ways to make money. This has given some the momentum needed to speak out about fair pay or to move on from streaming platforms altogether. While audio streaming is far from a thing of the past, service providers will need to rethink their policies if they wish to hold on to artists.